It's the kids are all here, as I said, and I wish I could have found them somewhere out there, but they've been with us all day, and they flew in last night for this. My husband said if you get nominated, you have to bring the kids so they get to see what you do for a living, which obviously today is not necessarily what we do for a living, but it's a huge part of it. But I feel like we're united on that song in the way that they know it's theirs, and I can be a little bit embarrassing as a mom sometimes, but I think they're proud of that song. I think they are. Right. The first time I heard the song was in the parking lot of a publishing company in a Land Rover or something, and I just, I was prepared to sort of lose it, and I just sat there and cried for a while. And when I finally got a version of it, I think I listened to it about 1,000 times, and then every time I've, been around any version of him singing it, I really try to soak it in, because the way I see the song was a really simple list of things that I wanted, as I say, those 5 kids to know. And Tim really saw it in a bigger way that I didn't know was possible. And he made this moment out of it that I didn't realize was ever possible. And I feel like I co-wrote the song with him in a way, because I did one thing with it, and then he took it to a much bigger place. Well, it sort of came out around graduation, and we thought that maybe it would apply itself to that. And I was surprised by the kids, like the kindergartners, and the videos of the schools that sang the song, and sort of overwhelmed always by that, and really surprised by the weddings that it was part of. I think sometimes it was like a mom-son dance, and I didn't really know that was something that was going to happen with it. And everything, whenever you hear your song interpreted by someone else, it's just such a present. It's it's the greatest thing you can have as a songwriter. So there.
So what did Gene say when you won? He whispered something in your ear. What did he say?
I have no idea. He probably just said, "Love you, babe." I don't know. I just was holding on to him. And I told the kids, I'm like, we're here to experience this night. There's going to be unbelievable music that they've never been exposed to in this type of way. We're just so many legends part of this show tonight, it being the 50th anniversary and everything. And I told them, we might not win, but that's not why we're here. And I think they all kind of forgot about the winning part of it. They've enjoyed this process so far. So I was afraid that they'd be disappointed if we didn't win, but I think they would have been okay. But it's just amazing. I'm just amazed.
It's different winning on a song by yourself as opposed to sharing it with your Love Junkies.
Well, my Love Junkies, I'm so glad that I got this experience with Liz Rose and Hillary Lindsay last year. We did this together, and I sort of learned the ropes of how this all works. And it was so great to share that with such dear friends. But I feel like I've shared this with the kids. They're my co-writers, and Tim's my co-writer on this journey. So that's why I hope he's not mad at me, but I made him come up, because you please have to come. Don't make me stand up there by myself. Yeah, Becca.
How old are your kids, first of all?
They are 12, 15, 22, 23, 27.
Well, then they're old enough, obviously, to understand this. So what was their response to this song, knowing that it was a special message for them from you, and the message of the song?
They've been very sort of, we drove over here today to do the red carpet together, and I don't think more than 5 words were said. They've been very quiet about it and sort of stoic about it. And I think like I said, I think they're proud of it. I think that this is, something that they get to see someone that really didn't have any business chasing a dream, just go for and chase a dream. And that's always been my biggest thing, like even from Fireflies, which talks about dreaming, and I was taught to dream, and Faith cutting that song, I've always told my kids, you need to just dream that impossible thing, and this is something I never would have dreamed. So I think that they know it's theirs, and that they're a little proud of it, and they've been very sort of stoic and standing beside me and proud this whole journey.